Hello, welcome to another episode of Music with Jen T. I am your host, Jennifer, and I am so glad that you are joining me today. This is actually part one of a three-part series where we are going to be talking about the 1, 4, and 5 chords. Now, as a singer, you may be wondering, why do I care about chords? I can only sing one note at a time. Yes, you can, but you're singing chords. Believe it or not, everywhere you go. And understanding chords and how they fit together is the primary foundation for being able to sing harmony. Now, if you haven't had piano in your history, in your background, you haven't had these chords drilled into your head. So you're coming at singing from a soloistic point of view. But if you can get the chords in there and understand what you're hearing chord-wise, it's definitely going to make it easier to sing harmony, easier to pick it out, and easier to hold your pitch when other people are singing different notes. Okay, so let's get started. Today we're going to be focusing on the 1 chord and the 4 chord. Well, what do these numbers mean? I'm sure you've heard it before, or you maybe have even seen it in tablature where you see Roman numerals, Roman numeral 1 or a 4 or 5. Well, let me explain. The scale has a number assigned to each note. If it's the first note of the scale, it's 1. And you've heard a lot of my exercises where we sing those things, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if I build a triad, for example, on the first note of the scale, and a triad is just every other note, that creates a triad or chord. And because it's built on the first note of the scale, it's a 1 chord. Revolutionary. If I was to do the same thing to build a triad on the second note of the chord, that would be a 2 chord. If I build my triad on the 3 chord, 4 chord, 5 chord, 6 chord, 7 chord, etc. Now, some of these are major minors, don't worry about that. Just think about the numbers. But these chords are ranked in importance. 1 chord is the most important chord because that is the chord of the key you're in, 1. The second most important chord is the 5. 5 is such a magical number in music, I can't even begin to tell you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Once we get to that 5, we build our triad. That would be our 5 chord. All right, I consider the 1 chord the king, and I consider the 5 chord the queen. And the third most important chord is going to be the heir to the throne, the prince, who's right by the queen, built on the 4. This would be the 4 chord. Okay, so you hear these in music all the time. You have your 1 chord, then you have your 4 chord, then you have your 5 chord. What do you want to hear? You want to hear that 1 chord again, because the queen always leads to the king. So, and these can come in all different kinds of packages. You have your, there you go, 4 chord, 5 chord, 1 chord. It's in everything. Okay, so today what we're going to do is we're going to focus on the 1 and the 4. Okay, now let's talk about a little bit of the structure, because it would be a little awkward if we sung it like this: 1, 3, 5, 3, 1, and then jumped up to the 4. 4, 6, 1, 6, 4. That seems a little awkward. So here's the beauty about chords. This is my 4 chord. I'm going to take the top note, okay, and I'm actually going to take that and move it down because it's a 1, and I'm going to move it down here. It's still a 4 chord even though 4 is not on the bottom, okay, because if it was a triad, the 4 would be on the bottom. We're just inverting it a little bit, kind of twisting it around, and that's actually called inversion, so that's helpful. So now I have my 4 chord that's a little easier to get to. So this is what it's going to sound like when I put it with the 1. 1, 3, 5, 3, 1. Repeat the 1. 1, 4, 6, 4, 1. Okay, so now I put those together. Break them up. Now, one of the things, also a caveat, whenever we play a chord all at the same time, which vocalists cannot do unless you have that amazing ability to sing 2 notes at once, it's called a blocked chord. Guitars can do it, pianos can do it when they play more than 1 note at a time. 1, 3, and a 5 all at the same time. Think of a block of ice, blocked. But we can break it, and then we can sing it. It's called a broken chord. Revolutionary again, right? So we are going to sing our broken chords, and it's going to sound like this: 1, 3, 5, 3, 1, 1, 4, 4, 6, 4, 1. 1, 3, 5, 3, 1, 4, 6, 4, 1, 3, 5, 3, 1. Now, I also know numbers can get a little tedious for people, okay? I do highly recommend that you work on them because it helps you understand where you are on the scale. But for my solfege addicts out there, if you want to sing it on solfege, that's fine. Do, mi, so, mi, do. Do, fa, la, fa, do. Do, mi, so, mi, do. Fa, la, fa, do, mi, so, mi, do. And if that's confusing, which it can be, then just sing whatever syllable you want. The point is to drill these chord patterns into your head so that you can feel them and recognize them. Okay? And I am going to do a series on harmony, how to hear harmony and how to sing, and you will understand by hearing these why sometimes thirds work beautifully and why sometimes thirds don't. Okay? I will talk more about that later. So, here again is our exercise. I will do it on the numbers. 1, 3, 5, 3, 1. 1, 4, 6, 4, 1. 1, 3, 5, 3, 1, 4, 6, 4, 1, 3, 5, 3, 1. Okay? So, let's get ourselves a little bit of a groove going and let's drill this into our brains, shall we? Oh yeah, some disco. my goodness, I love these endings so much. All right, well, I hope that gave you a better understanding of 1 and 4. So be sure to tune in for next time when we talk about 1 and 5 and those relationships. And then we'll put all 3 of them together in a groovy little pattern, and you will have a good foundation for your 1, 4, 1, 5 chords. All right, thank you so much. Let me know what you thought about today's exercises in the comments below. If you have any questions, let me know, or if you want me to explain something in a different way, I'll be happy to do my best. So until next time, everybody, I hope you're having a lovely time wherever you are in the world. And don't forget, never stop singing. All right, everybody, thank you. Until next time, bye-bye.